Khan and Triple H that he will not lose his retirement match. Lesnar has straight up told them he refuses to lose his retirement match. And
Well,
It's a
Heyman's
good.
come forward and told Triple H and Nick Khan that he will not allow Lesnar to lose.
Oh, it's a good thing that that's all storyline because they don't have creative control, buddy.
Well, I know, but you got to think that a name as big as Lesnar is going to have some kind of pull on what happens to him.
If you go into a retirement match and win, why are you retiring?
Oh, I agree. Oh, I agree wholeheartedly.
just heads up, hot. Everything's hot. So,
But no, I I don't know, dude. The main thing that's got me upset though is like I understand it could be a comedic aspect, but just feeding Danhausen the Brock, dude.
well, it won't be R-Truth because they're probably gonna drag out that number one contenders tag title with Truth and Priest.
Yeah,
So you're probably gonna get that at Mania.
yeah,
Uh, should we get? I still really think we're gonna get Brock Oba.
yeah. I do too.
That'd be a good one.
I mean, I would almost then say like because so that if he's not gonna lose, quote unquote, not gonna lose, so then what's the point of giving him to Walter?
Yeah, there is no point, honestly. Like if Lesnar truly is going to refuse to lose his retirement match, then I mean, why take somebody that you're trying to get over like Gunther and have him get beat by Lesnar? Because
Well,
they're trying, they're
He's gonna
because I
win.
mean Lesnar,
If he's gonna win, why are we booking it as a retirement match? Retirement
right.
matches are when you're losing a step.
Well,
yep,
also too, we're doing the whole shtick of, well, Gunther's gonna is retiring everybody. You know, kind of would make sense if you wanted to keep that storyline going to feed him to feed Brock to him.
yeah. I don't know, man. There's just the problem is, and
The
it's not
problem
even a
is,
problem. It's actually a good thing. The thing is, going into the elimination chamber, I saw everybody saying, "Oh, well, this is going to be Cody's time, or this is going to be, Trick Williams." Nobody really. I mean, I was happy that Randy won, but I didn't truly believe that he was going to. Just like with the women's, Tiffany Stratton made more sense because of the storyline with Jade, but they threw a curveball and Rhea Ripley won. So they're starting to do things that we can't predict. And I mean, heck, for all we know, Brock's last match could be against Randy for the title. He could put Randy over one more time.
well, the fact is, there's a set of rules that you follow when you're in the wrestling business. One of the biggest rules is you do the job on the way out.
Yeah.
You set up somebody else to be the next you. And if
Which is
Brock's
why
not, and if Brock's for real not willing to do that, that's super fucked up because the wrestling business has been very good to him.
Yeah.
It's like, oh well, I'm an ex. Yeah, guess what? Then you really make it proven that Taker should have never fucking lost to you.
Yeah.
Cause still to this day, I still think that is the biggest mistake.
I
Storyline
do
wise.
too. Heck, Ryan can tell you, dude. The night Brock beat Taker, I was beside myself. I was so upset about that.
I didn't care that he lost. I think it was more the fact that who he lost to.
Yeah, he lost to somebody that 100% honestly did not need the win.
In a lot of people's eyes, it's even though Brock was the first loss, it was Roman that conquered Taker at Mania.
Yeah.
But all right, we ready to get this started? Hit the disclaimer.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Is advised. This podcast is intended for audiences 18 and over and is absolutely not for the easily offended. Strong language, strong opinions, and questionable life choices ahead. The views expressed on this podcast do not reflect the views of the Nerdport Network. Probably, we assume.
The money places eyes on the clock. A ticket bomb ready to shock. Stuck got dodge, chaos let loose. Total less, no more excuse. Just a response, he hits the floor. Pure drunk, begging for more. Break the glass, tear it down. Smash the room and wreck the town. Look at the mess the ruin brings. This is why we can't have nice things.
You go ahead and do what that needs to do. Medium.
60 seconds, pure heat, fast drums, heavy beat. Burn the wood,
Yeah.
stay warm. Face the center of the storm. Break the glass and tear it down. Smash the room and wreck the town. Look at the mess the ruin brings. This is why we can't have nice. Watch the smoke, see the fire. Take the wreckage even higher. This is why we can't have nice things.
Alright.
And we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We didn't go anywhere. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen,
Need a
welcome
boost to power through your day?
Would help if I hit the pause button on that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. I am your host, Effin Ronnie, and soon to be joining me, Reinar, and
Lieutenant Commander Twinkie Tears.
please tell me you made that. Please tell me you made that fucking Twitter.
Not yet, no.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, so yes, Ryan will be, the stunt cock will be joining us shortly. He got booted from the call for some reason. There he is. Ryan, welcome back.
I'm back.
What the fuck happened?
I don't know.
Ah,
Teams is stupid.
good answer. Yeah, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why Skype was better.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
But yes, introduce yourself.
Captain Stuntcock.
Oh, and this is the show where it's already off the rails, ladies and gentlemen, but God forbid there's anything else we could talk about. It's the good, the bad, and the holy shit. What the fuck that happened over here? In the world of entertainment, sports, and wrestling. Yeah. There's not a lot of news this week, but we're gonna have fun making it entertaining anyway. So shall we?
All right.
You know what? We go.
All right, let's dive into the quote-unquote entertainment, movies, TV, and video games. Because God forbid we need to talk about video games. But first, let's dive into the fact that Pixar/Disney put out a new movie this week, and it was called Hoppers. And it is brought back $88 million on a $150 million budget for the first weekend.
Like, they literally would have made more money if they had just did like bum fights, like just recording two hobos fighting in the street over an 8 ball of crack and then putting it on YouTube. Probably would have made more money.
I mean, the more money would have been just let the trailer fucking run. And they could have just made money off of that because the whole shtick from TikTok and Instagram and Tom Lizard and all that is just, that's what people were. Honestly, from what I've heard, that's literally what the fucking movie was. The people were going, the trailer was better part of the movie than the movie, apparently.
And all that hype for a movie that needs like $375 to $400 million to break even.
Yeah, yeah, especially for Disney, who's kind of been begging for another animated film. Because let's face it, what was the last? After all the live action shit, they're kind of struggling.
Yeah, dude. So I think we can break it down as to why Hollywood is suffering right now.
Okay.
Okay. First off, I think the problem is that they CG everything, and CG sucks these days. If you want to see good CG, go back and watch the 1997 CGI masterpiece Starship Troopers, starring Jake Busey and Casper Van Dien.
I'm the same
Because
way.
the alien
I watch
bugs
the
in that
thing on
motherfucker
the highest thing you can get it.
are
Right.
CGI, and they are fucking mind-blowingly cool.
Yeah.
Is that D in the background?
No. You're good.
Okay, because if it wasn't, to say if it was, say, shut up, D, we're live.
You know, it's not back in.
And if you really want to talk about peak animation and peak CGI, you got to look no further than the 1997 cinematic masterpiece, The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser.
That did have cool CGI, but I feel like that's where CGI started to tip from like realistic to what we have now. Because like we had like the magic face in the sand scene. That was heavy CGI. And you could tell that it was heavy CGI. Do me a favor right now, James.
Do what?
Do me a favor right now. Go to
What's
YouTube
up?
and go to Starship Troopers and look up Clendathu or Planet P drop scene and tell me how good that CG is. Because it's CG. There's
I
no
can't look. But yeah, my phone won't let me look up videos when I'm on a call for some reason.
Use your computer, dingus.
I don't have a computer.
Use fucking PlayStation.
Okay, give me a second. I'll do that.
But
But no, like, and see, Disney movies have devolved because look how good the animation was on movies like The Lion King, Lilo and Stitch, The Beauty and the Beast, and now we got this watered down, overly cartoony animation, and it's just like, dude, we kind of devolved in terms of animation.
we really haven't. Everybody that's listening, I don't know how many people are listening live. It doesn't matter how many are listening live. Go look up the Starship Troopers bombing scene. All CGI, all fucking realistic, all dope as shit.
So, like,
But we can also blame it not just on the heavy CG budgets that they have to have, but I'm going to say we can go ahead and lay a lot of it off on long production cycles. It seems like production cycles have doubled since the 90s because we no longer have, oh my God, I got to go to the movies and see the new movie Friday night. I'm going to jump on Fandango and we'll rent the new movie. We don't have to go out.
no one wants. There's movies used to be events.
Take longer. Essentially, they can take longer on their production cycle of the movie.
Movies used to be events.
They did.
Now it's not. Like, I'll tell you, probably the next time I get into a theater is going to be Scary Movie 6.
Absolutely. A buddy of mine saw an advanced copy of it, and he said it is a masterpiece.
Like, that might be the next time I go to the theater because, I mean, shit. Shelling out how much money just for tickets alone?
Motherfucker got a tester viewing, dude.
Yeah, I know. Lucky bastard.
Did the same
And
thing.
it's hilarious to me because, you know, when Scary Movie 6 was first announced, the very first thing Marlon Wayans said before he said anything about the movie was that if you're easily offended, don't go see this in theaters.
Well,
But
the minute I heard that this was a Wayans Brothers production, I instantly didn't care. I'm going to see it.
Oh, yeah, no, instantly. As soon as they said a Wayans Brothers production, take my money, I'm in.
Yeah. Like the best ones right now. I mean, really, Super Mario Galaxy coming out soon. That's going to be a good animated film. Still got to get used to Chris Pratt being Mario, but that's a different issue.
But again, that's another movie that relies entirely on CG.
Yeah. No, it does.
What's the budget for that movie? What's the budget for that movie? Because there's not a live action fuck in it.
No, it's all animated. It's not CG. It's animated. Same fucking thing. Whatever. Let me. I will find the budget for you. What?
I asked James how he's coming along on that movie scene.
Oh, I forgot all about it. I got Titanic playing in the background. All right, let's see. I do not have YouTube on my. Let me see if I can download it real quick.
So here we go. Super Mario Galaxy. It actually on the Wikipedia page does not actually have the budget.
What do you mean?
I'm actually looking on the Wikipedia page. It actually doesn't have what the budget was for the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
It's probably a $200 million budget.
Probably. Roughly 150, 200.
Motherfuckers.
But you got to think. But you got to think that movie's based on arguably the most popular video game franchise of all time. Like, you have people like our parents who don't give two shits about video games who are still going to go watch that movie just because they are familiar with Mario.
But here's the thing. Now you're starting to get into a...
That's true, though, man. I remember late 80s, early 90s. My dad brought us home an NES, and then he stayed up all night playing Mario and Duck Hunt.
But here's the thing, though, guys. We're now getting into the time frame of where how many people know who Rosalina is? That's above our age group. Because we were in that era where Super Mario Galaxy came out.
Oh, I don't really care, man.
How many people know who the fuck Wart is? Because that's in the movie. That's in this movie. Like,
I feel like more people than you're thinking there is because, again, like James says, this is one of the most beloved and recognized video game franchises.
It will get people in the theaters because it has Mario in it.
No. But you're saying about, oh, they know this character and this character. Yeah, there's probably a good set of people that do because their parents know that character and like that character and taught them about that character.
Well, I mean, if
what,
their parents,
their
parents taught them about Wart, that's some deep shit right there.
What was that thing you wanted me to look up, Ryan?
What? Oh.
What was that?
Starship Troopers bombing run.
Starship Trooper bombing run.
Yep. This scene was shot fully CG and it looks real.
I gotta look it up for some reason.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I tried to look it up with the voice command on my controller, and it wouldn't.
That's another movie that's going to have a massive budget.
What?
Starship Troopers.
Oh yeah.
Getting a full reboot, and this time they're going to follow the book over the movie because they're very different.
Okay, what was it? Starship
Troopers bombing run.
Yeah. So while he's looking that up, do you think studios should go back to smaller budgets?
It's actually happening in Disney more than we know now because Disney has announced that their next Well, hold on. I'm getting to your question.
Well, yeah, this is part of it. I'm saying like under $100 million budget.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and I don't know how this is gonna go, but Disney has already come out and said that they're moving away from CGI and stuff like that and going to digitally hand-drawn.
I mean, like South Park does.
Yeah. So they're not
Okay,
going
that's
full
fair.
computer, but everything is going to be hand drawn, but it's going to be through digital. It's just
I mean,
easier.
that's what made Disney. That's what made Disney and Pixar a juggernaut.
So
You
they're
know,
going
Disney a
back.
juggernaut.
Yeah, they're going back to
Oh.
what made them famous.
Okay, so I just watched that scene, Ryan. The only thing I can think of is, God damn, that makes me think of America.
Right, but like, did you like everything in that scene was CGI? Even
Yeah,
the
but
bugs.
you can't tell.
Right, dude, those bugs look killer for CGI, and that's 97 CGI.
So here's the thing: when it comes to CGI, that it's very easy when it was animals or bombs and explosions to pull CGI. You know when CGI really looked bad was when you had, say, if you remember
Justice League and Henry Cavill's mustache.
No, that was just bad. Spider-Man. When Peter Parker's flying.
Got a worse one. Got a worse one.
Okay.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Yep, that's another
the
one.
troll-
The flying Nimbus scene. Yeah.
Because whenever they did the CGI with that shit, they used the book version of Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's very hard to get people to animate correctly because they at that time they didn't really have like a human look.
There is one movie from the 90s where the CGI was so good that you really would have thought the shit was happening. And that was when the Titanic was sinking in the movie Titanic. Like, the CGI was so good from the time when the ship started sinking to where the ship snapped in half. Like, dude,
But,
it was the CGI was so good that you thought it really happened.
Let me just
Was
say
that
this.
CG or was that a model?
I believe
No,
that
that
was
was actually CGI.
Let me just say this, James. First off, happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
Yes.
And secondly, my gift to you this year is not ripping into you on the air for your obsession with Titanic.
By the way, just to clarify for everyone else to know, Jack could have fit on that fucking door.
All right,
Dude, if you think about it, Jack was kind of a villain too.
We're off the rails. Fuck that. Rose is the villain.
Oh, Rose is definitely the villain.
Okay, first off, she was like engaged to like Billy Zane of all people. Okay, and she fucks a homeless dude, steals a
That
diamond
she
necklace.
just met.
Right, steals a diamond necklace,
That is worth
And
more
then-
than the Hope Diamond.
and then lets the homeless dude that she fucked freeze to death in the water. So now she doesn't have to feel guilty knowing that there's some dude out there that she fucked on a random cruise in 1912. And then instead of being like, hey, you guys have been searching for this necklace for all these years, here you go, she threw it in the fucking ocean where it's never going to reach the floor because some fish is going to see it twinkling and fucking eat it.
And then Bill Paxton looks at her and starts laughing.
Then Bill Paxton throws that old bitch overboard.
And then and not to mention, dude, like literally, Calvert, her husband, busted his ass for 60 plus years to support her and their kids. And the whole time she's got this necklace stored away that if she would auction it off, could feed her family for generations because of how much money it was worth.
And
Oh,
one
that's it.
word says it all right there. Oops.
Here's where we make her the real villain. You ready for this? You ready to hate Rose for the rest of your life?
Hit me.
That necklace was worth enough that she could have solved world fucking hunger. And she
I
did.
mean,
Held on to it and let it become fucking fish food. Fuck you, Rose. You're a fucking cunt.
The thoughts in my yeah.
We're off the rails and I am definitely not low.
Hi, motherfucker.
you know when I first started, like I don't mean to sound like I'm slut shaming, but I lost respect for Rose when she met Jack and 2 days, not even 2 full days, like literally, she spent maybe 2 hours of her time total with this guy. And she was like, Jack, I want you to draw me naked wearing this $500 billion necklace.
That was the only way they were able to spin on the fucking floor because she was already into it.
And then they break into somebody's car below deck, and she's just like, put your hands on me, Jack. Like, dude, this dude probably ain't had a bath in months because he's homeless. He ain't got no money. Like,
listen,
you know
I was
the real
listen,
reason?
listen, darling. I was on the Titanic. She was a fucking whore. Let's just get it straight out of the gate.
All right. First off, Joanna,
Yes.
I want to say welcome back, but at the same time, I want to tell you to fuck off.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Secondly, you were on the Titanic?
Yeah, I was one of the survivors.
How the fuck did you get on a lifeboat?
Who said I used a lifeboat?
Oh God.
shit,
Oh,
he,
well,
he was
The fact
he
the
was
water
floating on something.
Yeah, it was probably a dick.
I mean, listen, just not saying anything, but it was a lot of rear ending going on back there.
But
She was
also, you know what? You know
She was
why
getting-
Rose let go? The real reason Rose let go of Jack's hand and let him go in the water, because she
Because
saw
he-
that boat and started itching downstairs, and she was like, "Time out, time out."
That's true. Like, not only was he was homeless on the streets of Paris.
Right. And he straight up told her the good thing about Paris was so many girls were willing to get naked.
That's true. Draw me like your French girls. Okay, I'm shifting out of this because I don't want to get into another debate about fucking Titanic.
Oh,
And now, Joanna,
another
you
TV
can fucking leave. No, darling, I'm sticking around. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Another TV thing. I know you'll like this one, Ryan, but Hulu has greenlit 2 seasons of a show based solely around Stewie Griffin.
Yes, I did read that, and I would be happier if they greenlit another fucking season of The Orville.
Yeah, that fair.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Season 3, the We Can Do Adult Topics and Adult Situations. The Hulu season is fucking dope. Anyway,
I just thought about this too. I would like this has nothing to do with TV or movies, but it is some really good news. So on February the 11th of this year, a 14-year-old girl in my hometown went missing. Hadn't heard nothing from her, couldn't find her. Yesterday morning, they found her safe and sound, and she is back home with her family now.
Hey, that's some good news. I like good news.
I just wanted to share that because I'm sure, because with how many people were spreading it, I'm sure some of our listeners have probably at least heard about it because it made the news. But the little girl is safe. She is home. Obviously, they're having her checked out at the doctor to see, just to make sure she's okay. But she is home safe.
This is gonna be some Exorcist shit. Just wait and see. It's gonna be some Exorcist shit.
Okay.
The final thing.
Okay, moving on. Oh Jesus.
Is one last thing about the Titanic?
Yes.
Because I've done a lot of research on the Titanic. It's actually a really cool thing. But the video game, the Titanic video game, is still moving forward. I am super duper fucking stoked for it.
Yes, that's right. I forgot that was a thing.
It is a first-person game, and your job is to escape the Titanic.
I've been seeing about that. I'm very excited for that.
Oh yeah, first time I'm going to see if I can escape. Second playthrough, I want to see how deep I can go.
Just find Rose, kill her.
Look, if they have a stowage area, that fucking car with the handprint better be there.
All I know, when the ship is half sunk, I better see a millionaire shooting at a homeless guy.
Apparently, it's going to be like based on the actual sinking. So whenever the ship splits in half and actually sinks, you're not going to see a whole lot of nothing because it was fucking pitch black out.
Yeah.
I mean, that or when Are we gonna see if we get into the captain's deck? Are we gonna see someone kill themselves?
Captain didn't kill himself. He went down with the ship.
No. Oh, who was the
You-
one that? Who was the one that?
Murdoch, he was the lead. He was like the big supervisor that was directly under the captain. Like he reported straight to the captain. It was a Murdoch.
Oh, the first mate.
yeah.
Yeah, the captain went down with the ship.
But all right, well, Ryan,
was
you
tradition.
segue to video games because there wasn't a lot of TV news. Again,
It really was.
but there was a ton of video game news.
Yes, I want to real quick. I want to say for all of our listeners, if you are a fan of the WWE 2K series, I strongly recommend you check out WWE 2K26, which drops tomorrow, unless you ordered the King of Kings, Attitude Era, or Monday Night Wars edition. I have played the game. Ryan and I have played my GM. It is fantastic. We've played the island. They made a lot of improvements from last year. I have done a few matches on my Rise. Great. And the showcase, about half of the matches in the showcase, you can actually choose to play against CM Punk.
I was just bitching about Showcase before you jumped on and we were on the air.
Yeah, you were.
What's your problem with showcase?
The fact that they make the Undertaker so fucking tough.
Well, dude, it is at WrestleMania though.
It doesn't fucking matter. If you want the game to be competitive, go online to play. That's where it's competitive. I'm playing to relax, not get stressed out because I'm having to play the same fucking match 4 goddamn times.
I mean, that is true.
Oh, you know what's not going to be relaxing, Ryan? All the sweatiness
Oh.
going on in Fortnite.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. I haven't been on Fortnite in a few days. I finished all my battle pass levels. I hit, maxed out at 200. I'm done till the 19th.
But the good news is that we're getting a mode back that started the whole fucking genre.
That is correct.
We're getting survival mode, aka save the world.
I still fucking laugh that everybody thinks that this is just like an online battle royal game. No,
Nope.
No,
this
they're-
is what Fortnite was. It's a tower
before-
defense
before
game.
they got it. This is what the game was before they fucking added the battle royal mode that took over.
This is the game that I liked when I first started playing it.
Yeah, and whenever you were building for a reason, and that reason wasn't to protect yourself from other players. The building had a reason.
But the one thing I will say is that it's cool is they've actually given you reasons now to play the game in the forms of, I believe he's right, if everything's correct, in the form of V-Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, that was the big thing about Fortnite Saves the World, and even when they moved it to the paid, to having to play to access it, was you could earn like 1,500 V-Bucks a month.
On top of that, you add the 1,000 that you get a month.
Yeah, I mean, 2,500 V-Bucks a month. That's a lot of spending in the shop.
That's a bundle.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah. So, and I'm like, I'm very happy that this is coming back. It's been there since like the game came out with 2017. I mean, Battle Royale came out a year later, and then that fucking Battle Royale blew up.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, Epic saw what it was. It's a cash printing machine for the company because it's allowed them to option properties and bring in characters that you would, normally never see. South Park, Rick and Morty, Back to the Future, Kill Bill.
Possible. I mean, a character that kind of looks like a World of Warcraft character, but it's not.
Well, I mean, they also did the Hogwarts thing over Christmas.
Yeah. Go watch the Ice King trailer. It looks like the fucking Lynch King.
Then they did the collab with Godzilla Kong
They did the collab
The
with
one where
Star
Godzilla's
Wars.
pink.
They did the collab
The one where
with Star
Godzilla's
Wars.
pink.
Yeah.
They did a collab with Dragon Ball.
Power Rangers, where you could fucking run around the map in the Megazord.
By the way, get ready, because in the Ice King trailer, they show Cap.
He better be full on evil.
They show Cap with the 1940s, the triangle shield.
Dude, I still think it's crazy that they're reversing a 5-year, almost a 6-year-old decision now.
What, with him being Hydra?
No, with them letting Save the World be free, because I mean, it was free up until 2020,
Yeah.
and then it became like what, like $8.99 or $18.99 or some shit.
It was, you needed a subscription, but now also you got to remember, what are you getting now? You're getting, like the whole thing is you're getting the Save the World stuff for free, but you're paying for, if you have live, if you have the stuff on Live Pass, you're pretty much paying for it anyway.
Right.
So
Okay. So what do you guys think? What do you think Epic's trying to do with this one?
I wonder if they're trying to hold off on the freaking chuds that are the what is it called? The chuds that are in fucking Fortnite.
Well, I mean, once Battle Royale took over, a lot of veteran players, a lot of Save the World players left,
Yeah, I think they're trying to get them back.
trying to re-engage them.
By the
Or
way,
is this
it's next month. By the way, April 16th.
or is this a way for them to test a new monetization bracket?
I mean, that could definitely be.
Yeah.
Could definitely be a whole monetization.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking for a new way to make money with the game. Because, I mean, I'm not going to lie, dude. I've been holding on to my V-Bucks for almost a full month. Because I haven't seen anything in the shop lately that I'm like, fuck, I've got to buy that. I don't buy a lot of skins. I unlock the premium pass ones. But, like, when they dropped Art the Clown, I had to get it. When they dropped South Park, I wanted to get the whole bundle, but I settled on one character, returned him, and got another character. And then, as you know, because we played together and I've used him, Bender.
Yeah.
How the fuck could you step on Bender?
I mean, the fact that like I said, the fact that you got all these people in Fortnite, these skins and outfits and stuff like that, they just, like I said, you want to go back and talk about Hopper. Tom Lizard is turning into one of the biggest freaking things that people are buying.
Oh yeah, I the day after the fucking shit dropped, it was the only emote I saw on the island.
Yeah. I mean, like, we had the fucking Megazord a couple weeks or months ago. About a year ago now, shit.
I loved it. I would go straight for it.
Freaking Mortal Kombat, you had Alien the Alien, or Alan the Alien from Invincible. You had all the Invincible guys. It's... The thing is what is this next fucking set gonna be?
That's a good question.
I mean, they kind of dropped the Ice King. I really wonder, like I keep saying, I really wonder if Cap, like they kind of did it with the Ice King, the characters, and I really wonder if Cap is going to be in it.
If he's shown in the background, he'll be in it. He'll be like a point of interest character, possibly a premium pass skin.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
next pass.
yeah, the next pass, which comes
Ne-
out in 2 days.
You're going to be able to play as the iceberg and the Titanic.
And
Wait,
break
what?
it. No. And we are back off the
I'm,
rails.
I'm sorry. That one caught me off guard. It's like you dropped a red hot.
But no, I mean, dude, the fact that like we're getting all this shit and it's gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be so much fucking fun. It really is. But the thing is with Fortnite, possibly finding new ways to play it on different products. Like the new possible Xbox to be announced.
Fucking.
Project Helix.
Project something.
So, this is rumored right now. The announcement is supposed to be sometime within the next month.
It will be delivered by a dude blowing another dude.
Who blows another dude who
So you and Ronnie on a Tuesday night, huh?
just daisy chained.
That Wednesday. Tuesday.
Yeah, it's daisy chained and then it's ass to mouth. It's just human centipede.
Yeah, pretty much. Nourish her. I've heard about it, but again, I'm not impressed because you know as well as I do, every time a new Xbox console drops, there's a fucking fatal problem with it.
Yeah. I mean, you know what this does though? If you want an Xbox X or S, it drops the living fuck out of the price. Meanwhile, you get people like Donald Trump getting sued by Nintendo for tariffs.
Oh, speaking of Nintendo, their share price has went up 10.5% just 4 days after Pokemon Pokopia released.
Well, yeah,
Fuck you,
because
Nintendo.
can we just get another Mad World? Can we get an M-rated freaking? Can we get a fucking M-rated Nintendo game?
Can we get a new Leisure Suit Larry for fuck's sake?
Yeah, you know that's not gonna happen.
At least a reboot of Magna Cum Laude. Duke Nukem and the Planet of the Bird.
Yeah, that would be fun. But okay, so
Misogyny.
I have the. It should be. So, would you like to know the new thing in video games that can now officially run Doom?
Casio Rich Watch from 1987.
Close. How about a petri dish of brain cells?
I don't know how to feel about that.
A scientist, this is from last week, a scientist taught a petri dish of brain cells to play Doom, and they're getting better.
That is deeply unsettling.
Yeah, it's getting there. I mean,
Okay, question.
Okay.
Okay, it's a two-part question.
Yes.
Question one: why does this scientist have a petri dish full of brain cells? And two, how are they alive?
Might have been a brain cells from a cadaver, and they're not.
If they're learning, they're active. They're firing.
The brain. Yeah, the brain cells are. Yeah, that.
So my question is, how do they have these brain cells living?
Bridge the gap. New translation. The biological. That is a great question.
because they have to be receiving electrical impulse to run. So
Make it quiet like Doom. So it looks like it's feeding off of E. coli cells in the petri dish. So
I feel like this quote unquote scientist may be one bad day away from a supervillain origin story.
So here we go. The lab that's been developing this. It's called a CL1 machine in a way that allows anyone to interact with living cells throughout an API as a pathogen commands. The mapping the video feed to patterns of electrical stimulation developing throughout transmission in the game's feed to the computer. If the neuron fires a specific pattern, the Doom guy shoots. The team says if they fire in another pattern, he moves right, and so on.
So this brain, that's what it is. It's brain cells, but it's acting like a brain.
It's acting like a brain, yes.
Has learned absolutely nothing except how to fire a gun.
I know where you're going with this one, yes.
Why do I feel like we're falling into fucking Terminator technology again?
You're right? This is some Skynet shit.
Don't say that. You're going to have Google on our ass. They have a satellite named Skynet. That's not worrisome.
No. But yeah, this was something that broke last week. I didn't even put it in the fucking rundown sheet because I honestly forgot about it. But we're talking about video games and we're talking about how Project Helix is a bad thing. So now brain cells playing Doom.
Again, this is a bad thing. I feel like we're not far from like sewing people together to create.
I have
new
a
people
feeling this is going to be an anchor topic next week because now you have to do research.
I feel like one day some quote unquote scientist is going to be like, I came across a bus accident and I came across 7 different individuals' body parts, and this is Bob.
Frankenstein.
And it's just going to be a random person sewn together out of other people's body parts.
Yeah, it's gonna be Frankenstein.
Because we're somehow animating brain cells and feeding them E. coli, which is awesome. That's not worrisome either. We're feeding them E. coli, which, I mean, I guess it's cool. It needs to eat, but now it's growing and learning. And I say it's growing because as it's learning, it's intellectually growing. They're going to implant that in somebody.
And yeah, I could see that.
Like I could see this technology being like hijacked and militarized.
Yeah, but
like this scientist goes to his lab one day and everything's gone. I don't like this. This gives me a really uneasy feeling. And I've seen pictures of people with face transplants.
Get his face off.
Could eat a peach for hours. But yeah, I think
I just made you low.
I think yeah, that's you kind of got my head fucked up right now.
Sorry.
This is definitely going to be next week's anchor topic because I'm ready to fucking rabbit hole this.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know you're gonna have fun with that because yeah.
All right, let's continue on, or I'm gonna get sidetracked.
Okay.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Thick
Next.
Latinas.
I mean, if the thick Latina's name is Katara, maybe.
Oh, real quick before we start, I almost forgot about this. I don't know if I'm transitioning to sports or not, but there is some big news out of the sports world right now.
Not yet. Once
Oh.
after we do song of the week, and play the sponsors. That's when we get into sports news. So we got this, we got wrestling news, and then we'll go into sports news.
Gotcha. All right.
So
Trying to dump it in there makes me think you're transitioning
hey
into a pussy.
His pronouns are Ice and Berg.
His pronouns are Schmooley and Green.
Howie, do him and cheat him.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of cheat him, so Paramount
I like your segment.
has now decided to take the Avatar movie, the Last Airbender animated film, and is now going to go to Paramount Plus.
Okay, why is that news?
Why is that news? Because it was supposed to be a theatrical release, and the director has come out and said that this movie deserves to be in the theaters.
I'm sure it does, but it's a Paramount film, and they want to put it directly on their streaming platform at a price, I'm sure.
Well, it's going to be on Plus, so I mean, you're already paying for it as is. But I think
No. It's gonna be a rental. It's gonna be a strict rental. It's not gonna be free
oh
on the
no,
platform.
it's going to be. I have a feeling because you can't rent movies on Plus.
They're gonna start doing it.
I don't think they are. That you could be right, but I don't think they're going to do that.
I think they are. They're gonna because they're absorbing HBO, and that's got subscription services based with it. You know, like
well,
fucking
Max is going to Plus.
right, but that has add-ons.
Showtime. Well, I think that's still going to be how that was, but that doesn't have.
If they're pulling it from a theatrical release and making it a streaming release, they're going to put a price on it so they make the money back off the film.
I wouldn't be shocked if you see a theater run. They say they're not going to do it, but I bet you're going to see a short theater run because you're going to get people that are going to want to see it in theaters. If you were a fan of the old cartoon / anime, it's a Korean anime that that looked American. So we're getting that. I think that's going to be big, but I think that this is, again, events. I think, personally, this movie would be an event to go see, and I think they're missing out on a big portion of money. That's just me. But the other thing is speaking of also Cheatham. So, have you guys been following these popcorn bucket trends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about the Super Mario Brothers movie, or Super Mario World Galaxy, and they have dropped, and I just put it in the group chat, the Yoshi bucket. $50.
No thanks.
And what's sad is that, hey, buy that. You get 2 refills of popcorn. Cool. People will freaking turn around and put it on eBay and triple their money, probably.
Oh, easily. What they need to do is what they did back in the 90s whenever there'd be like promos like that. $10.
Yeah. Now,
That way, if there's people out there trying to make extra money off of it, they're not making a ton.
yeah, no, Disney is notorious for this. They just dropped their Epcot just dropped their Winnie the Pooh what is it, Easter popcorn bucket. But they did the smart thing. You were saying $10. The bucket for them is $25.
Okay. I mean, at least it shows that it's a collectible.
Yeah, and that's how they did it. They were like, cool. We're not gonna make it $50 through AMC. Make it $25 because they also know that they're gonna sell a ton.
Party.
It's Disney, it's Winnie the Pooh, and it's fucking Epcot. They're gonna make hand over fist there.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, like shit. Look at like the Dune Sandworm bucket, R2D2 bucket at Disney parks. Some of them are reselling for $300-400. I mean, the Wolverine Deadpool one literally was Wolverine's mouth. The Dune Sandstorm bucket looked like a fucking vagina with teeth.
Vagina.
So here's what leads into this one. Ryan, we got to do this, but so there's three questions, and we can all answer this one. In your opinion, what is the dumbest merch you have ever seen for a movie?
Oh, that bucket that looked like a fucking butthole.
I think it was the Xenomorph that looked like a giant dildo.
I mean, and I own some dumbass merch. Like, I've got a fucking in-package toy car that was a promotional release for Days of Thunder.
I don't think this one's dumb, but I have the Finn Balor Demon action figure.
Oh no, that one's cool. I've got a Roy Munson Kingpin bowling card.
There you go.
I've also got a Jackie Moon card.
Yeah, I mean, like,
That's some dumb merch.
yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Love me sexy.
I gotta say, the dumbest merch I ever owned, and I'll explain why. When the first Pokemon movie came out way back in the 90s,
The fucking
they
Mew,
gave you a
the fucking Mew,
The-
gold Mew card.
Yep, the holographic ancient Mew. We were kids. We did not realize that one day that card was going to be worth tens of thousands of dollars.
No, that wasn't even the
And-
card that was the most value. It was the Surfing Pikachu.
No, the most valuable Pokemon card on the market is still a grade 10 mint condition holographic Charizard.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, it's grade 10.
That's the fucking Jazz Lizard.
The Chaz Lizard.
The fucking Jazz Lizard.
Listen, darling, the only thing I gotta say is why the fuck is Charizard over there burning my asshole? Oh, wait, that was the chili.
Not Charizard, it's the Chaz Lizard.
Was it the chili or was it, was it Big Terry in prison that was burning your asshole?
No. Big Terry. It might have been Big Tammy.
Yeah,
I think you're deflecting to get rid of the fact that you were a prison bitch, but
Right. James has never met Joanna.
so Joanna,
is a food stamp princess.
No.
I mean, Joanna's just a giant old whore.
Yeah, that's
Not
right.
as big
yeah.
as
I bet you've hit that before, huh, Ryan?
No.
Raider
Dave has
Raider
that.
Dave has. Oh, yes,
Oh my God.
Oh yes, Raider Dave. Still waiting for him for his call. I don't know where the hell he is. If he's still on the run for some reason because I keep getting the fucking emails from this guy named Vinny.
But what
I
you
still-
don't know,
I'm still trying to figure out where he spent 20 grand on a fucking bowling ball.
but there's something you need to know, Joanna. I am Raider Dave. I've been on the run because I stole this diamond worth $150 million. And
Wow.
now they after me.
Well, we all know
Well,
Raider Dave is a pathological liar too. So I mean,
That is a really bad Raider Dave.
we all know Raider Dave is a pathological liar. Because God forbid he can only afford fucking IKEA furniture.
I think that was
Well-
a strategy thing. He's a rageaholic, and he breaks his furniture pretty regularly.
And for
With
some
IKEA,
reason,
you can
with a bowling ball.
20 grand on a bowling ball. I don't get.
And the same amount for IKEA furniture. Why? Because he can rebuild it?
It sounds like he furnished a place.
But yet I got fucking Greaseball over there fucking from Las Vegas asking where the fuck Raider Dave is because he owes him fucking money. If not, he could be sleeping with the fishes.
Might be
No,
why
no, have no money. Come to America, build house, make lot of money. Yeah, see, make lot of money.
And we're canceled.
Why the hell did Pablo... Hold on. When the fuck did Pablo get here?
No, no es Pablo. Mi amo es Juan. Juan.
Listen, we understand the fact that you didn't make any more money from backyard baseball. But Pablo, you gotta do better.
See, this is where you mess up, senor. I am part of drug cartel. You tell me that I mess up, but no, I find you, Joanna, and I cut you bad. I cut both arm and leg off.
I still know how to... Listen, you could cut all my fucking body parts off. It still wouldn't matter. Then I just turned into I turned into that one guy from the Oblongs. It doesn't really mean anything. I just get thrown around like a fucking rag doll of sack of potatoes.
Well, what we got next?
With and you get a lot of dick stuffed in you.
Listen, Joanna's a straight up whore.
Oh, I'll believe it.
Literally, the Snatch family... There's a reason why the fucking daughter changed her name to fucking Saunders. There's a reason why fucking the Snatch family needs to fucking be eradicated, and Vagina Saunders needs to find a way how to fucking get her name out of other people's mouths. But Vagina Saunders is the only one that I think we can find that can find Raider Dave, but that's a whole different other issue. Because I think Ivana and Joanna fucking scared him off. Might have to find a way to talk to the devil soon too. Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might need to find a way to talk to Satan soon.
We'll figure it out.
Why would you find a way to talk to Satan when I am right here?
When the fuck did Satan turn British?
It's about the same time we dumped a bunch of tea in the harbor.
All right, well, let's dive into wrestling news. Because God forbid Kenny Omega fucking decided to actually show up to a place because he couldn't be at a WWE pay-per-view. Or WWE, sorry, AEW pay-per-view. He wishes he was in WWE.
Fuck Kenny Omega.
Well, did you see where... So he appeared at Capcom 12 dressed as Alex. Well, it kind of makes sense because he is the... what's it called? He does the mocap for Alex. Cool. But you really... So Capcom's paying you more money than anything to go there to be an anime character, to be a video game character, to dress up in anime, and yet you wouldn't want to take AEW's money to be on a shitty pay-per-view where you could break your neck.
Sounds like you made the right choice.
Yes, yeah. Listen, couldn't be any worse than Ice Ice Baby taking on Strickland. Not even worth. So Omega being there though, it's like, dude, fine, you're gonna do that, but like it's getting to a point now with even Kenny where it's like, just retire from wrestling and go do Go work backstage. You had diverticulitis. You don't need to be doing this shit anymore.
Pretty much, yeah.
There's only one way. If you want to wrestle, there's only one thing you should do. That is call Triple H, get your fucking retirement bag of cash, and go to WWE for 3 years. And then just do nothing. Go get your retirement money, get in a Royal Rumble, and go relax. Because in all honesty, Kenny has nothing to prove anymore. Omega literally has proven that you could be a top guy without stepping foot in WWE. Because I mean, what?
I disagree.
He was one of the first guys that made it to where he went to Japan to make his money.
Okay.
So, I mean, like, listen, would it be nice to see him in WWE? Yeah. But now it's just go get your bag. Go get your retirement check.
WWE has reportedly signed independent star Nikki Blackheart.
She's sticking down to NXT for 4 or 5 years, so cool. Like I've never really heard much about her on the indies.
I haven't either.
So
Nope.
everyone's like, "Oh, she's a great pickup. She's a great pickup." Who is she? Like, and I'm not trying to be mean about that, but it's like, who the fuck are you? But again, another person where it's who the fuck are you? And Ryan, I actually want your full opinion on this. Have you seen the video going around from AAA this week?
Yep.
Where AAA star, I guess I'm going to butcher this fucking name, Nino Hamburgos,
Okay.
was fired for elbowing a fan at an indie show.
Yeah,
No,
was
by
even
the
a-
way, it's Nino Hamburguesa.
Thank you.
That literally means the hamburger kid.
But
It was a working elbow too. Like, it wasn't even a real elbow.
right, but here's my question. Was it a plant or was it an actual fan?
Well, obviously, it's not a plant.
Right. So why would you think that's okay?
Because it was a working elbow.
But okay, let's just say someone behind him didn't realize that, or someone like was next to him and started punching the living shit out of him. Now we have a bigger problem.
So I'm looking at the article now. Apparently, the reason AAA moved so swiftly to release him is when WWE higher up saw the altercation, they threatened the partnership with AAA if they did not take action against them.
I don't know if I believe that.
See, and that's the thing.
Right.
It wasn't on. So there's two problems with that. One, it's a AAA star, but it's not. It was not on AAA television.
Yeah.
It was at an indie show. And two, this is the argument that myself and Ryan have always had. If you're running an indie show, why are there no guardrails?
Yep.
Like,
Also, they said that he started assaulting the fan because the fan was talking shit and it pissed him off.
Okay, he lost his cool. You're fired.
That's pretty much what it is. But it's like it's like, and there's nothing you can. Oh, well, the fan talks shit. Okay, the fan bought a ticket. Did he say anything that crossed the line? No.
They haven't reported that yet. Like nothing has been said about what the fan said. The article I'm reading right now, basically just says that the fan was just throwing stabs at him, like nothing bad. It's saying basically the fan was heckling him, and he got pissed off and started hitting the guy. I mean, that's what you do at a show when you go. I mean, because I've been to a few like indie shows myself. The whole point of it is getting excited, and when you see somebody that you don't support, or when you see the bad guy, a true heel is gonna hear you talking shit and being like, "Okay, I'm doing my job right," because you're not supposed to be like, for example, if you see Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre, you're not supposed the way they want it to be. You don't want them to see Drew McIntyre and be like, "Oh yeah, he's the greatest ever." When Drew walks up to you in the stands, you're gonna want to be like, "Hey, you big stupid Scottish bastard! I hope you get your ass kicked." Like that's the kind of reactions they want you to have. So for him to attack somebody just for heckling them, it shows a lack of professionalism.
But there's also a difference between heckling and going over that line. Like, if you heckle and he's getting mad because he's getting heckled, well then, dude, the guy's doing his job. Like, you're the heel. Like, you're supposed to get booed. You're supposed to have heat. But there's a difference between, like, okay, well, if someone crosses that line, well, remember we had that incident a couple of years ago where you had kids, like, throwing derogatory slurs at Roman Reigns. And
years ago, though, man.
what?
That's reaching way too far.
No. I'm saying though. Let me get through the point. I'm saying though is if that was anybody else, if it wasn't kids, and that was at an indie show, that's crossing a line. Saying, "Oh, you suck," or so and so, like, "Oh, boo," like that, and the guy comes up and elbows you. Well, no offense, the guy's doing his job. Like, you're getting the guy to boo. Cool. He's not saying anything.
Okay, so I'm looking at the video right now. So the guy was wearing a Dragon Lee mask, and he was talking shit. Hamburguesa sat on his lap, and he didn't actually hit him. He was just like lightly nudging him with his elbow upside the head. Like he was not actually hitting him. He sat on the guy and started nudging him with his elbow.
Here's the thing.
Like
when WWE sees that, though, it doesn't matter. You are representing AAA. You are representing WWE. You went into the crowd and made it look like you were,
assaulting
somebody.
Yeah.
So that's a reason they acted so quickly. I think, again, and I said it, if you're running an indie show, why do you not have guardrails up?
Yeah.
Because I've seen it plenty of times where they go in the crowd, like, you know to stay away, but some people don't. Because also, too, we don't know who the guy was. We don't know if the guy had any issues.
Well, see, based on the video that I'm watching, which shows the incident, when Hamburguesa got off of his lap and walked around, the dude was literally laughing and joking the whole fucking time. Like the dude never shows signs of being upset. He never shows signs of being angry. Like literally, he's smiling and laughing and like pointing at the guy. Like,
but that to me though doesn't. I don't know. You don't do that. You don't. You can talk shit. You don't, even if it's a work. You don't put your hands on anybody else. And
But again, It was a working elbow.
I understand that, and like I said, it's kind of.
In fact, I'm gonna see if I can send the video to Ryan.
We've seen it.
And Ryan, if you can send it, oh, you've seen it?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. I'm like, it's. I get that it's a working elbow, but it's the optics of that too.
Yeah.
Because you're saying he's in AAA, which AAA is run through WWE. If someone like The Undertaker did that, you think he would have had a job?
Yeah.
CM Punk,
What was that, right?
CM Punk.
Yeah, Punk got fucking reprimanded big time for that.
Well, I mean, hell-
WWE did
well, I mean,
massive damage control.
Well, I mean, look back when ECW was bought out by WWE and it was brought back in the late 2000s. If I'm not mistaken, either Sabu or Sandman, one of them hit a fan during a spot, not on purpose. It was an accidental blow. And even though it was an accident, WWE like immediately terminated the contract. Like they didn't even wait till the end of the night.
Sandman. Because Sabu
Yeah,
stayed.
Sandman.
Sabu stayed for like 3 years.
Yeah. Sandman hit a fan on accident, and WWE wasted zero time. As soon as they saw that altercation, even though it was an accident, they were like, hell no. Nope, bye.
But I don't know. I think I think there's ways to go around that, and I think that it's not. I'm not surprised that WWE reacted the way they did.
I'm not either. Like I said, you see the video. If we saw the same video, the fan was clearly having a great time and thought it was hilarious. The fan had no issues with what happened at all. But, WWE still has, even though he's not a WWE superstar with AAA being partnered with WWE still has a standard that you have to adhere to, and that just violated their standard completely.
Here's the thing. Here's the one thing that we don't know. And this could be unfair to say too, but we don't know what happened when the cameras were off.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, let's face it. Oh, the guy's laughing. The guy's this. You sit there and think about it. A, oh, well, there's money to be made. Or B, what the fuck just happened? Not saying that's right, but that could be a thing too. But, Ryan, you have anything? Because I'm not talking about take a shit or going to New Japan.
No.
And that's really it for wrestling news. Oh, wait, no, there's one other one. And you want to talk about indie wrestling being shindy wrestling. Where is the... Okay. Ryan, you've probably seen it. Where is the weirdest spot that you've either gone to a wrestling show or worked a show? Oddest venue. And if the backyard counts too.
Drove to a show in Wisconsin that got canceled due to a snowstorm that I drove through. And showed up to the venue, and it was a battered women's shelter.
Oof.
And they were having a potluck.
Oof.
And I showed up with 3 cars full of fucking big wrestler dudes.
Thank God none of them thought you were strippers.
Yeah. Wrestling show in a battered women's shelter.
That might be just as bad as this news article. What were you gonna say?
I just saw this. It was just reported. So CM Punk was on a podcast today, and they asked him how him and AJ are holding up over Larry dying, And Punk said there's not a day goes by that him and AJ don't get overly emotional because they just miss Larry so much.
Yeah.
He said he's cried at least once a day every day since Larry died.
Hold on. Back up, rewind. That's not fucking news.
I mean, I just saw it on CM Punk was on a podcast. So, I mean, it's wrestling related.
Ryan, I could save that though. I could save that because you were saying about the weirdest spot was a women's battery shelter. What happens if it was at a funeral home?
That's up there with like, oh, the fucking Mets cat died. Nobody gives a fuck. Your dog died. It sucks. So did mine. It sucks.
Hey, Ryan, what happens if they had the wrestling show at a funeral home, though?
I mean, that Undertaker would win every single match there.
Whatever they did,
like,
I just hope as long as they're not buried alive matches.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What if a Make-A-Wish's kid is to have a buried alive match at the funeral home he's going to be buried at?
So this is real, by the way. This is a real thing. Yeah. They are doing a wrestling show called Saturday Night Slam Down Showdown at a funeral home.
Yeah, it's fucking...
This is up there with the flea markets, the parking lot shows, and the county fair shows.
Definitely, because those are all normal shows. This is a sick fuck buying a show and thinking that it's funny, and it's really not. I hope you get herpes.
Like, this is... I understand you would want a paycheck, but why would you agree to be on this card?
I wouldn't. There's some lines you just don't cross, and that's honestly one of them.
Why do I have a fucked up feeling that this card would have, like, the most tasteless fucking matches on it?
I'm sure it's going to have a casket match.
That's exactly what I was going with.
Yeah. Or an Inferno match.
No, you're not going to have an Inferno.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck the funeral home that's doing it. Fuck the bookers. I don't feel like they deserve any more of our time.
No. I saw this and was like, oh, cool.
They're doing a shock value show, and I refuse to promote it.
Yeah, well, that's why I just gave the name. I'm not giving where it's at, because fuck them.
Okay, I just saw another thing.
This is as carny as a log holding up a ring.
Now, this actually is wrestling news that I'm looking at. It has been announced that Kendall Gray has vacated the Evolve Women's Championship because she has been signed to NXT.
She's been signed already. She got called up. Cool. Like it's Evolve title. Gabe Sapolsky was Evolve hasn't been Evolve since Gabe Sapolsky sold it. It's Kendall Gray.
She has been called to NXT.
But Kendall Gray's been on NXT for fucking months now, so it's not. We knew she was getting called.
Oh well, the one I'm looking at now is just reported a few hours ago that she got the call up.
I mean, she dropped the title last night on Evolve. But let's take a break, reset, play Song of the Week, hear from our sponsors, and when we come back, we will dive into sports news.
Cool, because I got something to mention on that.
Let's go. Dropping from the bus for 1,000 days, gliding down to the same green grass. I thought I knew every blade of it, My finger slipped on the menu tonight. I clicked the box I never touched before. The screen shifted into something heavy. Wait, what is this? I am a fool in a brand new world. There is a monster standing on my porch. I have been building walls for the wrong reason now. It is not a fight, it is a rescue mission. I am an idiot and I feel alive. The sky turned a heavy shade of violet. Lightning hits the dirt and things start crawling. No snipers hiding in the tall bushes. Just me and a fort that actually matters. I collected metal scrap like it was treasure. My backpack is full and my brain is empty. So empty, so good. I am a fool in a brand new world. There is a monster standing on my porch. I have been building walls for the wrong reason now. It is not a fight, it is a rescue mission. I am an idiot and I feel alive. Did you think I would stay in the loop? Did you think I only wanted the trophy? I am defending the fort now. I am actually saving something today. Why did I wait so long? I am a fool in a brand new world. There is a monster standing on my porch. I have been building walls for the wrong reason now. It is not a fight, it is a rescue mission. I am an idiot and I feel alive. I am so dumb. So happy, just a happy idiot. Click the button again, do it again. Yeah, I found the way out. Stop the storm!
Ready to take your sports experience to the next level? Download the Caesars Sportsbook app today and bet on all your favourite teams with just a few taps. Caesars Sportsbook offers unbeatable odds, exciting promotions, and the chance to earn legendary Caesars rewards every time you play. Whether it's football, basketball, or baseball, feel the thrill of the game like never before. New users can get started with a risk-free bet. So why wait? Bet responsibly and join the empire at Caesars Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Need a boost to power through your day? Grab a can of Ghost Energy Drink and feel the difference. With bold flavors, zero sugar, and natural caffeine, Ghost delivers the energy you need to crush your workout or tackle your biggest challenges. No jitters, just clean, sustained energy to help you stay focused and on top of your game. Plus, Ghost Energy is packed with nootropics and B vitamins for that extra edge. Fuel your greatness. Choose Ghost Energy Drink and unleash your inner legend. Find yours today, wherever energy drinks are sold.
And we are back. Oh, happy idiot. Actually, that will be on the Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube later, either tomorrow or tonight.
Thank you, Nerdport AI Studios.
Yes. Oh, boy. So, time to dive into the sports sponsored by Caesar Sportsbook. Like I said, the ad that was played before this is a great thing. Don't bet with your head. Don't bet over your head. Bet with your head. And bet responsibly. But we dive into the world of boxing, surprisingly, where Jai Opetaia wins the Zuffa Cruiserweight title. So, if anyone does not know what Zuffa Boxing is, it is a boxing company being done by Dana White. Dana White has... Oh, sorry, what, right?
Yeah, it's on ESPN 8 The Ocho.
Actually, it's on Paramount Plus.
It's boxing, dude.
But, now, hold on. Now, I would bring this up because this is actually a big thing. So, Yes, it's boxing. And yes, they have 1,000 fucking weight classes and 1,000 fucking belts, and not everything is the same. You can have somebody that's has one world title and the other one has another. But what I think that's going to be good for Zuffa boxing is that Dana White is getting as many people under contract to work for Zuffa boxing that won't be working in other places, and it'll all be under Paramount Plus. Which means once they do when they do the shows, it's like UFC. You can just watch it on there and not have to pay $90 for a fucking pay-per-view. And it's small. Right now it's only been 4 shows. Dana White wants to have 44 shows this year.
I would have given them a little more longevity. They've only had 4 shows. They're brand new.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, you're already getting certain guys, like, he's in talks right now to get Tyson Fury to be on it. And,
yeah, but that's not a hard thing. Any boxing company can get Tyson Fury. They just have to call him and meet his price.
But, well, no. But he's trying to get... he's not trying to get him for one fight. A one-off fight. He's trying to get him under contract. That's a little.
Okay.
That's the difference. The guys that are going to be under contract are so UFC has a contract where it is a 5-fight clause where they're guaranteed 5 fights and the minimum and their base pay they work after their contract. It's the same thing for boxing. Now, Dana White, if you have fight of the night, knockout of the night, there's bonuses. So it gives the undercard a chance to possibly make more money. If it's going by the UFC formula with boxing, like you said, it's the 4th show. It's something big. They just started giving a title out. There's going to be a couple more titles probably within the next couple months. It's growing, but I think this might be the thing that we're going to be seeing when it comes to boxing, where we can finally get one area where it's like, hey, they're this. This is what
It's definitely going to be how we watch boxing on Paramount Plus.
Yes. Yeah, but... and it's going to be probably better for everybody that wants to get into boxing, because, let's face it.
Not because it's actually not going to be considered a legitimate boxing league unless it's recognized by the World Boxing Organization.
Well, it's, what is it? The WBO?
The WBC.
WBC. Well, the commission does acknowledge it.
So it's a new company with 4 shows. They just got their first title. Cool. Next.
Just saying, it's something to keep an eye on. So wouldn't be surprised if we see more big. I think the 44 fights a year is freaking dumb.
Yeah, well, XFL first too, and then it died. Exactly.
Like I said, I'm excited because finally getting to see more boxing. And I think that's what we need. If that sport needs to grow, you need to see more of it that is affordable for it.
But the sport doesn't need to grow. Some of the highest paid athletes are boxers. Why does it need?
Because not everyone. Okay, when it comes to boxing, it is one of the most stipend sports that you can get right now, because when you want to find like a Canelo, there's not as much as there's stars. It's not like UFC where there's household names anymore. Tyson Fury is not really fighting. Canelo not fighting. We're about to get we're about to get fucking Pac-Man versus not Pac-Man Jones, Mayweather Pacquiao again in an exhibition. Cool. That's great. Well, where's it going to be? Oh, it's going to be on this pay-per-view. How much is the pay-per-view? $100. Who else is on the card?
Boxers that are making a name for themselves.
But no one. But here's the thing: if you're a boxing fan, you're watching the whole thing.
It's boxing. It's not pro wrestling where every match is a household name.
No, but usually, like, so in UFC, I'll just use UFC because we're talking about Zuffa. You look at a card, and the main card, you're going, okay, there's 6 fights that are actually going to be worth it out of 9 that are going to be interesting to watch. And then you got the undercard, which is the household names and stuff like that. The guys trying to make a name for themselves. Boxing, it's usually the main event that draws people in.
Correct.
But when you're paying the pay-per-view card, those 5 fights,
those main event guys don't want to split their part of the gate with any more big names. So you fill the rest of the card in the undercard with nobodies that you can pay less.
And I've been starting to see where fans of boxing are finding other ways to watch it by not paying the money. Go to bars, pay for... It's not like Ronda Rousey. When Ronda Rousey fought, you watched. When Tyson Fury fought, you watched. When Canelo, and also too, there was not a lot of big names in certain divisions, not like how UFC was. And they're still not in Zuffa because it's a startup company. It's gotten 4 successful pay-per-views. It's on the right track. Well, pay-per-views. 4 successful shows. It's on the right track. I think that's why also you're getting stuff like Jake Paul. As much as Jake Paul was a showman show, there were fights that were on that main card that were household names that were entertaining as fuck. But we'll see. It's still a wait and see, but I think that's going to be a big thing to see in the future. I know we don't talk basketball that often on this show. We will be soon because Selection Sunday is this week, and next week we'll have some picks for that. But a record was broken for the most part. Bam Adebayo, center for Miami Heat, dropped the second most points in an NBA game with 83 points. To pass Kobe Bryant with 81 and just behind Wilt Chamberlain, who scored 100.
Congratulations, man.
But then, Twitter gets involved and everyone started complaining about, he had an extremely high shot volume, the stat chasing, weak defense. First off, it's the NBA and it's a regular season. There's no fucking defense to begin with. To answer that, the high shot volume, he was the only starter that was actually playing because everyone else had the night off. They were playing the Wizards, so there's your defense. And stat chasing, really, because when LeBron James chases stats, y'all are fucking for it. Now, like I said, we don't talk basketball that often. But when someone does something like this, it's historic. And then when Twitter goes on, this shit gets swept under the rug so fucking fast because no one wants to deal with the fucking backlash. congrats to Bam. I mean, former MVP, former Finals MVP. The dude's been in this league for a long time. Good for him. 31 points in the first quarter. That right there is unheard of. But I mean, it's a historic moment. 83. But speaking of controversy, Ryan, me and you have talked about golf on this show before.
Oh, real quick before we get too far into it. Oh, I zoned out for a second. And like I said, I'll make it real quick. So for anybody that's a fan of the NFL, they saw last week, or actually a few days ago, when the Baltimore Ravens gave up a 2026 and 2027 first round pick to the Las Vegas Raiders for superstar edge rusher Max Crosby. Just over 12 hours later, the Ravens have backed out of the trade because they were not happy with Max Crosby's failed physical. They traded for a player that just had surgery, and they were surprised that he was hurt.
And it means what? I mean, the Ravens found their replacement for him immediately.
Yeah, but Hendrickson's very good. I was very upset when New Orleans let him go. But Max Crosby's 3 years younger. And, I mean, granted, Crosby was more expensive. But it's a blow because the Raiders may not have the cap space because they spent a lot of money in free agency. It may wind up causing them to lose some of their free agent signings, and it hurts Baltimore because Baltimore let 8 of their starters walk and were not able to sign anybody of significance outside of Hendrickson to replace it. So it can potentially throw a wrench into a lot of things.
Wake me up when the draft starts.
My thing is, Baltimore got a top-tier pass rusher and their picks back. So, in the end, they still won.
Here's what gets me. We talk football for like 7 fucking months out of the year.
That's why I said wake me up when the draft begins. Because we're like... yes, the NFL is king, but, I mean, no one gives a shit right now that Murray's a Viking. Whoa, cool. He's only going to sign a 1-year fucking deal and then might be a Jet next year.
Yeah.
Geno Smith is a Jet. Congratulations. You're going to fucking get the first pick of the draft anyway, New York. And I'm a Jet fan.
Arch Manning, here we come.
Nah, it's not even Arch. I don't even know who the fuck will be the first pick because, God forbid, I need to watch. I need to still sit down and find out who's actually going to be starting.
It's going to either be Arch Manning or Ohio State quarterback Julian Sayin.
Fucking please, I'm begging you. We talked this shit for 7 fucking months. Let's move on.
Yep. No, you're good, Rye. You're good. I get it. So I was saying before, the pretty much the last topic, and I want to really kind of understand. I want to make sure people understand why I'm talking about this, because it actually has everything to do with the game. So last week we had the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Akshay Bhatia won the event. Congratulations to him. When he won, he quote unquote cheated. People are calling and saying that he cheated, saying that he anchored the club to his chest, which has been banned since 2016. So if you don't know what anchoring is when you have a broomstick putter, put it against your chest to make yourself have a pendulum. It creates a pivot point and it makes your swing go straighter. So you get everything on the line. But in reality, why are you keeping this putter around then if it's just going to cause controversy. And that might be one of the dumbest fucking rules in golf. I mean, Rise, like, what? You've heard some dumb fucking rules.
Anything that's going to give somebody a unfair advantage needs to be cut down on.
Yeah, like, but so, like, I've watched guys like Bryson DeChambeau, to where his putting is literally the same way as anchoring, but it's just literally his entire body. He actually worked his entire body as a fucking pendulum.
Right.
But that is like, but that's him training his body that way. Like, should, like, in your mind, like, in the world of sports, like, would that be considered, is anchoring one of the dumbest rules? Or is there, like, do you have any others that might be, like, dumber? That's just stupid. If someone else was here, they would immediately say the fucking pitch clock.
Yep.
Or I know, I'm surprised you didn't think about saying the pickoff. The limited pickoffs. I think this is just people bitching about golf. They have nothing better to do. I think it's hilarious if you're going to complain about fucking golf, because let's face it, if you're bitching about it, that means you don't fucking play it, probably. But
people gotta find something to bitch about.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations to Batia, and we are in the midst of the first major of the year was today. Was the opening round today for the players.
Nice.
At TPC Sawgrass, baby. The Island Green, the famous 17th hole. Which means we are about a month away from the Masters. Good. April 9th, literally the week before WrestleMania is the Masters. Can't wait. But with that being said, is there anything else we want to add, or shall we bring this into the station?
Bring it in.
All right. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. If you like what you heard, please follow us on all social media networks under the Nerdport Network. Follow us individually on Twitter at F and Ronnie.
At Stonecock STL.
I don't have Twitter yet.
Soon to be at Twinkie Tits. But with that being said, thank you for listening to the show. Join us back here either maybe a day earlier, maybe next week will be Thursday. But we will be on a little bit earlier from here on out because I got to be at work at 5:30 in the morning. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you heard, please tell your friends. But if you didn't,
get fucked, cunt.
An anchor putter should be shoved up your ass. Tell your enemies. But until then, tell your friends, hide your wives. This is why we can't have nice things. And God forbid, just go to hell. No, this has been a terrible fucking news week. No one cares about. No one's fucking listening. Go